Happy Friday. Welcome to the NBA Picks Show on the LineStar YouTube channel alongside Tyler Wiemann. I'm Shannon Sommerville, and we've got your top NBA picks for Game 4 of the NBA Finals tonight. OKC, once again, going up against the Pacers. The Pacers have a 2-1 lead, so OKC going to throw everything out there to try to avoid leaving Indy down 3-1. Tyler, any thoughts on last game?
I mean, man, Pacers held it down at home. They have a real shot. I can't believe the betting market
I
still has
know.
OKC as big favorites to win this series.
It
Kind
is
of
pretty
wild.
crazy. The Pacers definitely. I did think that I actually thought that the Pacers would win that last game. But even when they did, I was still kind of like, a little bit surprised. But as far as our picks are concerned, last game, now we were able to win our money back on that ladders. Obi Toppin didn't quite get to that second rung of the ladder that would have given us a 3x payout. That 25x still eluding us, at least for the finals. And then in our extender boost, Chet Holmgren let us down by going over his rebounds and assists mark. But as always, our picks are available on Underdog. And if you haven't downloaded Underdog, make sure to download it and use the promo code LineStar when you do. You'll get a nice deposit match plus 1 free month of the LineStar app and some great promos going on right now for the NBA Finals. We are using their extender boost right now, which is up to 70% for Game 4. So take advantage while it lasts and get a nice payout for yourself if you can pick some winners. So let's try to pick some winners using that extender boost today. Plus, we'll also give you our ladders lineup as well, where we pick at least 3 players and just ladder their points total. And the more they score, the more we win some money. So at least we got our money back last game. Let's see if we can't, get a little bit more bang for our buck on this Friday the 13th. Let's roll, Tyler. Let's start off with our pick'em entry, starting with Tyrese Haliburton, higher than 17.5 points. LineStar's projection, 21.3. And Haliburton's been averaging 18.4 points per game in the playoffs, so very comfortable taking the higher here, given the fact that he just had 22 in Game 3. And what we did see from the Pacers that we kind of anticipated was he's going to have to be more aggressive in creating his own shot opportunities and kind of taking charge of that offense at home, a place where he averages just over 20 points per game compared to 16.7 on the road. So we did see his last performance. I think he's, once again tonight, the focal point of that offense and has to get it going. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, the other thing is, every series so far, he's had at least one game where he kind of explodes with scoring. We've yet to see that with OKC.
Yeah.
I think it's still coming, still loading, and could be tonight. I mean, the shot attempts are there. He took 17 last game. With that kind of volume, that 17 or the 17 is just a little low.
All right. Next up, let's go to Jalen Williams, lower than 22.5 points. 17 in Game 1, 19 in Game 2. His best performance was last game, Game 3, where he had 26 points. But Tyler, my argument here is I think the Pacers are going to figure out a way to kind of slow him down a little bit closer to where we saw him in Game 1 and 2 in terms of those scoring totals. What is your impression of his outlook for tonight's game?
Yeah, I mean, we were on him yesterday for that, or last game. Just thought that those shot attempts were going to come up, maybe some more efficiency. And we saw both those. And now it just generally doesn't happen 2 games in a row for him. And so I think it's naturally to go back down to that fade him a little bit. And when the line is also a little elevated compared to what it was last game.
Right, exactly. All right, and lastly, let's go to OKC's Alex Caruso, higher than 9.5 points. LineStar's projection is actually 14.8. Consensus is just over 11, and he's been crucial to OKC in this series. What do you anticipate for him tonight?
Yeah, he's been playing some huge minutes. 27 to 32 all 3 games. So I like the spot. I think once again he's going to be out there a ton. This 9.5 line is just a little bit low. I think you could also go 16.5 for PRA. He's active on the boards and with assists, so that makes plenty of sense as well. But I like Alex Caruso, and once again, I just think the prop markets aren't putting in those additional minutes that we've seen this round for him.
All right, so our entry on extender bonus is going to be Haliburton, Williams, and Caruso on Underdog. Again, you can tail us on Underdog, and if you don't have that yet, just use that promo code LineStar. That's the key there. And do us a favor, like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment below. If we go 3 for 3, one randomly selected commenter wins $20. So you got to be in it to win it. Again, like the video, be subscribed to the channel, and comment below. Now let's move to our ladders lineup, where we're picking at least 3 players, laddering their points total, and seeing if we can't get to that third max payout rung of the ladder, which is 25x our money. Again, all 3 players need to surpass that third rung for us to get paid for that 25x. So we're trying to pick players who have that max output kind of performance in them for game 4 tonight. So let's talk about the players that we have selected, starting with Tyrese Haliburton. 15, 19, and 27 are the different rungs of the ladder that he needs to reach. Again, that first rung is going to be just kind of getting our money back. The second rung, 3x, and 25x is going to be that 27 point total for Haliburton. LineStar's projection for him is 21.3. He's had 14, 17, and 22 in this series, but has had 27 or more in 3 playoff games. So we know this is something that he is capable of, getting to that third rung of the ladder, which is what we want for this game. It's all about the ladders. What do you think?
That is true. The big upside's everything, and we gotta swing for that fence.
Yeah, especially Tyrese Haliburton at home. Let's go. And then on the flip side, we gotta go SGA here, right? I mean, we kind of anticipate. We told you guys last game, and I had looked at the numbers on his in the playoffs of that first road game. He always kind of has like a lower output, but then the next game kind of goes off a little bit. I think that could be the scenario tonight, especially in a situation where, listen, OKC does not want to leave Indy down 3-1. SGA is going to put it all out there tonight, be ultra aggressive to avoid falling 3-1 in the series. LineStar's projection for his point total is 32.5. And for that first rung of the ladder, needs to get 29, then 34. 44 is the max payout line for him. And SGA has had 38, 34, and 24 in this series. He does have yet to reach 44 in the playoffs, but hey, could be incoming tonight. What do you think?
His sole 40-point game was after a loss on the road, and so he came back with the extra aggression, and I would not be surprised if that's what we see tonight. He really needs to will this team, to win.
Yeah.
He is their backbone. We're fading Williams a little bit. If they're going to win, it's got to be an SGA game.
All right, and lastly, we are going to Aaron Wiggins, who his point totals here for the ladder is going to be 3 points for the first, 6 for the second, and 12 for the third. And this is a guy who just 2 games ago put up 18. So we should have had him in our ladder in game 2. Unfortunately, did not. But this is a guy who has had 12 or more points in 2 playoff games. So granted, he put up 0 points last game. But another one of those players that we like because of their, boom bust ability. Specifically, the boom part is what we're going for tonight. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, it's all about, he's going to get in the game, likely only going to play, 10 minutes. That's what he's got most of the time. But he hits a couple shots and he gets a little more leash. That ball just starts flying. And that's kind of what we need to see out of him. That 25x rung is absolutely there. The issue going with Aaron Wiggins here is him getting 0 is totally in play also.
Exactly.
So if you want to be, a little safer, you could go someone like Caruso, who the 1x is 7, the 3x is 10. That's absolutely something you can do as well. But hey, let's swing for 25.
Yeah, we're swinging for the fences here with our ladders lineup. Once again, Wiggins, SGA, and Tyrese Haliburton are our ladders lineup for today. Let us know what you're rolling with, though. If you've got any locks, drop them in the comments. We're all trying to help each other out beat the books in this Game 4 NBA Finals. Should be another good one. It's kind of hard at this point, especially in the betting market where it's like trying to predict because it's like punch, counter punch, counter punch, counter punch, counter punch. See what I'm saying? It gets complicated in the playoffs for the prop market. Tyler, what are your thoughts on tonight's game? Who's winning this one?
Yeah, OKC's got to put up a fight here, but I'm gonna go with them, but I don't feel great about it.
Don't feel great about it either. Yeah, I'm gonna I'm going to roll with OKC as well. I think we see some more adjustments on their side of things that level the series here and set it back to OKC. So that's where I'm headed. But those are our picks for today. Again, good luck in all of your betting endeavors for this game and your pick'em slips. If you've got any locks, drop them below. Good luck, everybody. Friday the 13th. Who's scared of that? Let's go. Good luck, everybody. Bet responsibly. We'll see you next week. Have a good one.